It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're wrapping up the NBA regular season in style here on 2K. Tonight, it's the Memphis Grizzlies as they'll be playing against the Golden State Warriors. A good roll continuing right now for the Warriors. There is some significance to this game for them because victory here means they will officially have the third best record in the league. And it's amazing. Final game of the regular season upon us. Some teams have nothing to gain by playing their starters. But, Shaq, you can't rest guys the way you used to.
Yeah, you can. The way the league sees it, unless a guy's injured, he should play. You know, ticket prices are high. It protects the fan. And, again, if you get hurt, just call me. Man up. I got that icy hot for you.
Oh, no question. But you can also manage the minutes, though. You can really do it. Guys just play a certain amount and not really overdo it. Just be smart about it. You know, Popovich is great at that.
It hurts right here. Do you have some icy hot?
Actually, I have some right here, Ernie.
How can it be icy and hot at the same time?
I don't know, but it is.
I can't tell you the formula.
It's pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
Man up.
Yeah. Here's Kevin Harlan.
It's like wet and dry.
You man up too, Kevin.
You're wet and dry at the same time.
On the road and hungry for a win against a Western Conference rival, the Golden State Warriors are ready for this thing to get started. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sideline. Grizzlies will look to their home court advantage. Just one game here in Memphis. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
And this is what the NBA is all about. Competition. That's why rivalries do matter.
They do. It's good for the sport, the TV ratings, the fans, but most of all, when you're a player in this kind of game, the adrenaline rush is incredible.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, Steph Curry is the two-time league MVP, and Steve Kerr says he's maybe the most impactful offensive player ever. He puts fear into defenses like no one I've ever seen. No one's been able to shoot off the dribble from 35 feet. It changes the entire game. Kevin?
A game changer indeed. DA, thank you. Well, Smitty, the last day of the regular season, it has been a wild ride, but nothing compared to what we expect to see in the playoffs.
Not at all, Kevin. Nothing. Everything gets turned up a notch in the postseason. I can't wait to see teams battle, their intensity level. The dislike starts to happen in the playoffs.
You know, to the naked eye, it's just the speed of the game just is ratcheted up, and you can really see that.
Yeah, you can see that. Then you can see the attention to detail, especially on the defensive end. People are locking in on their assignments.
And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And it's all five All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. Now here is Holiday. It's good from long range. Holiday's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Grizzlies. Durant, the pass to Cousins. Golden State moving it around. Curry gets the bucket.
Stephen Curry's catch-and-shoot jump shot is one of the quickest in the league.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. Pass to Caboclo. Over Green. And it's off the back rim. No good. And here's Golden State. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Yeah, on the road, role players often have a harder time scoring. But on that night, it was just the opposite.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Draymond Green. And here's Conley outside. Cousins pulls it in. Thompson from long range. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Outside Conley. Over Green. And that one goes long. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The drive by Cousins. Curry finds Cousins. He can't get that one. Great defense that time from Noah. Dorsey passes to Caboclo. Conley dishes to Holiday. Pass to Noah. Here's Caboclo. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
Conley inside the line.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
Here's Thompson, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. The rebound by Holiday.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Dorsey. He's covered by Thompson. And Dorsey kicks to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run, the Grizzlies with another miss. Warriors leading by 4. Durant in the corner. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Draymond Green credits his upbringing in Saginaw, Michigan for his toughness, Steve.
He comes from a long line of people who love to talk. On the playgrounds in Michigan, you have to back it up. So he was always determined to earn respect by winning, no matter what.
With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. Taking a look at Golden State, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, the Memphis Grizzlies. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they're going to stumble towards the finish line this season with the playoffs nowhere near a possibility.
All the talk around them now is already about what's going to take place in the offseason. Who's going to go? Who's going to stay? I'd be surprised if they don't have a much different look next year.
Here's Caboclo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. The D bit on that pass fake, and that freed him up. Holiday's got a couple of threes now in the first for Memphis. Thompson outside. The pass to Cousins. Lays it up and banks it in. Cousins has got his first points of the night.
I mean, you have to credit the defense. All you can do is try to make it as difficult for Cousins as possible.
Conley kicks to Dorsey. Back to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Holiday with the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
I tell you what, how efficient they were at scoring the basketball, especially for an away game, that was impressive.
They did a good job of controlling the tempo, playing at a speed that suits their offense.
Here is Conley. Following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Noah against Cousins. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Golden State on D. Takes the 13-footer.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Shoots from the line, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now Dorsey. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Conley with a wide-open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Tough to cut into a lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Feeds it to Holiday. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock, and that one drops for him. Conley's got his first basket.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Curry kicks to Cousins. Misses the 3. The Grizzlies trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Dorsey passes to Noah. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
He's a big man that likes contact. Noah uses strength on that play. Well, finances may be the only thing that can slow down the Warriors. Those star contracts place them way above the salary cap. Big luxury taxes are on the horizon.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Conley scanning the floor. And Holiday has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got his 3rd basket of the night. And by some estimates, Smitty, the Warriors may spend about $500 million in luxury tax by the end of 2021.
Woo-wee, a cash crunch. Whether it's the new arena in San Francisco, seat licenses, they're looking at every avenue to foot the bill.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. Trailing here by 8. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
Right, he's checked in for Memphis. Noah kicks to Wright. To Kaboka. 5 on the clock. Holiday finds Noah. Nice D from Cousins.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Checked in for the Grizzlies.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Stephen Curry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, getting around 24 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Outside Holiday buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Cousins dishes to Curry. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Conley. He kicks it to Holiday. Pass to Rab over Curry. And it's Rab missing there. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Durant. At the elbow, it's Cousins. Passes it to Curry. Outside Green. From beyond the arc. Warriors the rebound. Cousins with the bucket. 6 points for him. And so here's Memphis. Outside Conley. Shoots over Curry. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Too aggressive to start this game. That's already a couple fouls already in the first.
Tyler Zeller's checked in for Noah. And the Warriors also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Rab, the pass to Wright. Outside Conley. Lock at 6. Over Green. Another miss by Conley.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots. A tremendous floor leader. Amazing that Conley's only averaged around 6 assists a game for his career.
Here is Conley following the basket by Draymond Green. Conley kicks to Rab. Shoots over Curry. Rab, that's good. Rab's got his first bucket of the night.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
Curry against Conley. Here's Thompson, and it's Golden State with another.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Memphis. 11-point game. A step-back shot here. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Conley. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And there's the pass to Rab. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for Memphis.
Liking the effectiveness they've shown here from three-point land. And I say, hey, shoot it more. They've been successful with a high field goal percentage, and we'll see if that continues to be a part of their arsenal.
Now here's Curry. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game, and the fans here, they know it.
Here's Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. Kicks to Zeller. Wright outside. And they get it. Zeller trying to free himself up, and it's Wright missing.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort.
We always like to break down the league leaders at their respective positions, so check out this group of small forwards with the highest field goal percentages since All-Star. Kevin Durant is second.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
And I don't think there's a player on that list who can't also light it up from the outside. Every one of those guys is a hot streak just waiting to happen.
Warriors leading by 14. Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry from outside the arc, and another three for Golden State.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Conley finds Holiday. Over to the wing. The three. Conley's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Green. Green's got his 7th assist here tonight from deep three-point range. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Warriors lead by 19. We'll get right back to the action when we return. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the NBA. He talked about that journey.
The ups and downs of injuries and early on in my career not being able to be consistent enough to be considered a top guard in the league and making myself work that much harder to get my game to a level where I feel that I can compete against anybody in the league. And that's what I'm most proud of, is just being able to withstand that.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Fun to watch. They give you no time to set up on defense, and we see that reflected in the score.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Curry at point with McCaw at the 2. They're the backcourt. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Now here's Wright, following the shot by Kevin Durant. Clock at 6. From deep. And it's Looney with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Just an exceptional take to the hoop by Green there. Looking to see him go for slams like that more.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Green against Wright. Pass to Rabb. It's stolen by Curry. And here they come. He kicks it to Durant. That one goes in. Durant's got 12 points in the game. Smitty, so much work done by the players in the offseason. In terms of development, which skills tend to be the easiest to improve upon?
I think there's one, and you got to call it a skill right now, is the easiest is getting in tip-top shape, because that's all on you. Being able to put in the time in your body and nutrition. Next, I think for guys is defensively. I think that's the skill that you obviously can work on. It's about lateral movement, and you don't need others. You can come out and work on that. Next, I think for guys is shooting. And I wouldn't say you'll be Steph Curry from one summer to another, but if you put in the work, you'll see the percentages starting to go up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Kevin Durant last season becoming the second youngest player in NBA history to score 20,000 career points, trailing only LeBron James. That's elite company.
We've got a chance. Let's check out the stats for Iguodala. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
You need guys who understand their roles, carry them out without complaint. Everything he does is for the team.
And Wright kicks to Carter. Durant with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 12 points for Steph Curry.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Here's Wright. No good again that time.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Curry's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Carter on the wing, guarded by Green. Carter, the pass to Wright. Just 4 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Curry against Wright. Pass to Durant. Here's Looney. He's covered by Zeller, and that one drops for him.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
And it's Wright with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Passes it to Rabb, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Grizzlies shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And that one falls for Rabb. We know a lot of NBA players take how they've been rated in a video game, Steve, personally. You've made digital appearances during your career. Did you ever have any issues with the ratings?
No, I didn't. And I think now these players, I grew up in this generation with video games, so yes, they take it personally. They understand, and they're playing these games while they're in the NBA. So a lot of them, just like when the media is all over them, they want to have a say-so on how good they are, even in a video game.
Now here's Livingston. There's the pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
When Durant gets inside, 9 times out of 10, he's going to score or get fouled.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
In terms of height, Durant was not a late bloomer, already a 6-footer in middle school.
Durant hits them both. And here's Carter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kicks it to Zeller. The dish now to Wright, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wright outside. Holiday up top. 6 to shoot. Over Durant. And again, Memphis no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's Cousins. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Now here's Wright. He had 15 points last outing. Carter with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Carter against Durant. Out to Carter, trying his luck deep. Fresh 24 for Memphis. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. Durant's got 17.
There it is, his first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter, his 3rd of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Grab the pass to Carter. The call will go against Jerebko. That is his first foul of the game. Grizzlies making a switch here. Caboclo's checked in.
3rd team foul. Checking in for your Grizzlies. Bruno Caboclo.
Carter kicks to Wright. Here's the floater. They grab their own miss. Shot clock at 2. Here's Rab. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. He's got 6.
Oh, easy put back. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Now here's Cousins. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
He's been so consistent scoring the basketball. It has helped him tack on to this lead.
Carter kicks to Wright. Back to Carter. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his 3rd in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Wright outside. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Caboclo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thompson outside. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. Over Zeller. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Memphis. To Rab. Over Jerebko, and it's Memphis with another.
You know, he had a hot start to this game. He's only gotten hotter. We'll see if the defense makes an adjustment.
Livingston finds Durant. And it's Golden State with another.
The amazing part about Durant's shot, he has a pretty compact release for a guy with such great length.
Carter outside. Wright looking around. Back to Carter. Stolen by Thompson. Here's your Repco. The three-pointer, no good. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
You know, Klay Thompson has the perfect mentality for a shooter. No fear, no conscience. Just routine, repetition, and a hunger to be great.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 12.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
Carter outside. Pass to Rab. He feeds it to Zeller. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. Number 5, the Warriors.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Livingston with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Thompson for 3. Hits it from three-point range. And Smitty, Thompson not easily distracted when he's shooting.
Well, growing up, he used to shoot all day in the rain. His dad played for the Blazers. Whatever his surroundings, he finds that calm in the storm.
And here is Wright after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right from outside. Not going to go that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. Cousins, the pass to Durant. It's deflected, but he gets it back. Here's Caboclo. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Trying to end the drought, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Some smaller players spend most of their time on the perimeter. Others really sacrifice, Steve, their bodies to make plays inside.
I think some of the small guys that get in there, like you said, is Kyrie Irving, one of the best at finishing. Kemba Walker, Mike Conley, Isaiah Thomas, Steph Curry, some of these smaller guys who don't mind throwing their body into the paint.
And that one misses. Joakim Noah is checked in for Memphis. Conley now comes in for Carter. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Livingston. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Durant gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. It's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Thompson. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Parsons checked in for the Grizzlies.
Chandler Parsons.
.125 left in the first half. Shot clock at 6.
Good D.
Thompson against Wright. And it's Thompson again missing.
And you know, he's got the ability, but the question is that really the best shot you can get?
Certainly not the high percentage look, but we don't know what the game plan is calling for. That might be it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. .104 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Cousins. Lots of room. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And early in his career, Parsons displays so much talent. We know about the injuries. I think everyone wonders what could have been.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one at the line is good.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, he can pass it. A very versatile player.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Stephen Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. And so he hits both. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Down low, it's deflected. And Parsons kicks to right. Back to Parsons. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Right against Durant. Now the pass to Conley. 4 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Curry the bucket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry. Outside Conley. He kicks to Noah. And stolen by Cousins. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 19 points, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, Durant certainly showed up, as he always does. That's the thing about KD, the consistency. It's in his attitude. He puts up the numbers every single night, and he makes an impact on the defensive end as well.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
We're back with you here in Memphis, Tennessee. A gorgeous look at the skyline here in the birthplace of rock and roll. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Noah, and it's Dorsey in at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Durant finds Thompson. Shoots over Dorsey. The shot by Thompson, no good. The Grizzlies shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Curry Curry against Conley. Now Dorsey. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's off from three-point range. At the top of the key, Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 6 assists here tonight.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Conley against Curry. And it's Conley penetrating. That's short off the rim.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Curry kicks to Thompson. To the middle. Here's Cousins. Noah with the block.
Nice job by Noah elevating for that block.
90 seconds now into the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Holiday. The shot, no good. Great tee that time from Green. Thompson in the corner. A baseline J, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thompson's got 19 points.
Prolific, efficient. If he were given enough opportunities, Clay might even lead the league in scoring.
Pass to Holiday. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Curry against Conley. It's Durant on the wing. 19 points in the game, and it's good, 2 points. He's got 21.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Got a piece of it. Passes to Dorsey. To the right side. Holiday, no one around him. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's done his job tonight scoring the basketball, but they've still been outplayed overall.
Curry kicks to Thompson. From deep three-point range, Curry's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Caboclo, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whenever a guy is open, Conley will find him. He has a talent for getting the ball to his guys quickly.
Holiday against Durant. Over Holiday. No good from Durant.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
If you give it to him, he'll take that shot every time down the floor. I'm sure he's kicking himself.
Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And the Warriors miss again.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting their mid-range jumper as well.
Here's Noah, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Noah's got his second basket.
The athleticism of Noah really allowed him to get that shot off.
Outside for Durant. And the Warriors miss again.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Conley outside. Sinks the triple. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
A very capable shooter from long range. The threat of Conley's quickness gives him space to get it off.
Here's Curry with the 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Oh, okay. It's on. Trading blows here from distance.
And you know what? Both sides are in rhythm. The defense out there having no effect.
Here's Dorsey, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holiday. Noah. Green with the rebound. Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Durant. Goes back up. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Conley. He has 7 and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Stephen Curry.
The cleverness of Conley getting the defender to be way too handsy with him.
The Grizzlies have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Steve, when you look back at your career, which years do you remember playing your best brand of basketball?
You know, I think obviously when you're younger, you feel like you have more of an impact with your skill level to go along with your athleticism. I think my best run was about a 5 or 6 year run when I was playing with the Atlanta Hawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Those 2 teams, I think I had my best run.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them.
And you got to love just how smart of a point guard Mike Conley is. You never get the sense he is forcing anything with the ball and keeps it moving around to his teammates. Very aware of his spacing and the spacing of others while running that offense.
It's a pick your poison situation with KD. You can't give him space, but he's got the handle to go right by you.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Takes a 3, bangs home the trifecta. Conley's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. And Conley, who is so good with space and timing on offense, seems to always find a way to score inside.
I mean, he has that great floater to lean on for scoring, and the only thing you want from Conley is health. Has had a few too many injuries to ignore the last few seasons. This team is so visibly better when he is healthy and on the floor.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Dorsey. Now here's Conley. Now the pass to Dorsey. Holiday with the 3. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
We don't talk about it enough. Curry has unbelievable vision.
Conley, the pass to Dorsey. The kick out to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Tyler Dorsey.
Second team foul. DeLon Wright.
Conley against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wright for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Cousins has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Durant, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley kicks it to Noah. Back to Conley. To the middle. And there's Noah on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket. And this is a guy that can get you stops, aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well. Gorgeous reverse, terrific body control in traffic.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Thompson in the posts, guarded by Wright. Fade away. The Grizzlies pull it in.
I'll tell you what, despite the miss, he's going to be looking for that same shot again.
Pass to Conley. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Sneaky athleticism of Conley, able to absorb the hit there and still get the shot.
For Memphis, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And Memphis making a change here. Parsons is checked in.
One shot.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
To me, what is most impressive about Mike Conley is his decision making. He's a guy you can trust to handle and run your offense.
Now here's Thompson. 19 points in the game. Great open look there. Curry's got 21 in the game.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
He does a great job, in my opinion, of finding space along the perimeter and has the touch to knock these down.
Kicks it out to Parsons. In the corner, it's Noah. Lets it go with a 3. It's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. 9 points for Joakim Noah. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Curry's shot is good.
I mean, Steph's elite scoring ability plus his relentless approach equals greatness.
The Grizzlies shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Now here's Wright. Back to Noah. Dishes to Wright. To the wing right side. Here's Conley. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Nice shot by Thompson.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
And for Memphis, they're shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And right, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. Wright's got 6.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's been making plays all quarter on a terrific hot streak, helping to build out this lead.
Wright with it, picked up by Thompson. Conley's shot is off.
And that's the shot he wants, just a little bit out of rhythm.
Durant, that's good.
When the shots come to KD and the flow of the offense, it makes it much easier.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. To the paint, here's Zeller. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hands.
Memphis with the ball. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Parsons. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. Conley's shot is off.
Well, this whole period for him has been challenging. You can tell he's starting to press.
Thompson finds Cousins. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We come back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Iguodala, Cook out there with Livingston. Then there's Jerebko, and it's Looney in at the center position. Back to Parsons. Carter outside. Over Cook. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Cook. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and this partnership with the NBA and teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues, and the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Golden State.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
Now here's Iguodala. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Iguodala signing an extension with the Warriors in the summer of 2017. He did not come cheap. 3 years and $48 million.
Well, I guess he sacrificed enough. He comes off the bench. They ask him to guard everybody. He earned that payday.
And he makes the first.
The free throw line is something that Iggy needs to work on. He's hit or miss from there.
So he gets them both. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting the flagrant 1 and the flagrant 2. I think they're getting it right.
Here is Cook. Inside, puts it up. Carter with the block. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Parsons on the wing. Here's Rab. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Livingston. Cook, the pass to Jerebko. Here is Cook. Let's go. And that one goes long. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Livingston looking for the opening. Passes it to Looney. He kicks it to Cook. And Yvonne Rab gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Tyler Dorsey's checked in for Memphis. And here's Livingston. It's rebounded by Memphis. Dorsey's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Livingston. By himself, the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Sean Livingston pretty quick on transition. The veteran player with this speed knows how to finish.
Carter kicks to Parsons. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that was to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now, and it will be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And so it's Memphis with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now here's Iguodala. Livingston with it. 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Looney. Shoots over Dorsey. The shot by Looney, no good.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Carter right side. Pass to Rab.
The solid D from Looney, really disrupting the shot, using his reach to his advantage.
Livingston kicks to Iguodala. Steve, more and more we're seeing NBA players speak out on societal issues. Do you think it's gone too far in any way, or do you think it should go even farther?
No, I think a player should speak up. I think in all, all our 4 major sports, in any possible way, I think guys should get a chance to weigh in on what they feel individually. Freedom of speech, and I think our players is just like everybody else. You have freedom of speech. You should be allowed to speak up on issues.
And Dorsey kicks to Carter. A floater.
And just marvelous work on the defensive side from Andre. So good at getting a hand up and contesting shots.
And stolen by Parsons. Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here is Carter. Memphis moving that ball around. Parsons with it. Looking on Urepko. And Parsons gets it to go.
Chandler Parsons can just lull you to sleep with his dribble. Then all of a sudden, he's gone.
Pass to Livingston. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Down low. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And how about the reaction time on D there? Almost comes up with the pick.
You know, these are the little plays that can add up when you look over the course of a game.
And the Warriors making a change here. McKinney's checked in. Here's Dorsey, and Yvonne Rabb gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Here is Cook. We've had a full season now, Steve, of the jersey-sponsored insignias and patches. That has become a reality in the NBA. Any thoughts on that so far?
I guess, Kevin, because I'm old school, I don't like seeing it on the jerseys. I like the clean look. I would love to see it on their warm-up jerseys. You know, obviously their warm-up jackets and pants. I just don't like seeing it on the jersey. But I don't think I'm going to win this one, Kevin. I think they are here to stay. I think they might even add more sponsors on jerseys.
Yeah, the look they like is the look of money. Money, that's a good look.
That's the look
they get from those sponsorships, right? Here is Cook. The Grizzlies making the shot. Shot clock at 5. That's tipped and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Tyler Zeller. Bruno Caboclo.
Here is Carter. Parsons outside. Got a hand on it. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. Jumps up, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
Carter outside. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like a more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350, so I had to play the guard position.
Back to Cook, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And that's going to go back the other direction, but they've played a pretty clean game. Not many giveaways, and the score reflects that.
Carter outside. Passes it to Caboclo. To the paint. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate.
One shot.
The free throw off from Carter. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Intercepted. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Parsons got the ball. Sinks that one from the post. Parsons got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, nice touch. Parsons accurate with the floater. It's an important shot in his arsenal.
Cook, the pass to Livingston. Jerebko kicks to Cook. Lock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot, but they'll get another chance. Here's Jerebko, unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Carter, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Livingston kicks to Cook. Jerebko inside, covered by Parsons, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Smitty, every so often we'll hear about a team holding a players-only meeting. You've been there, I'm sure. You've gone through that. What exactly goes on in those discussions?
You know, Kevin, when you hear players-only meeting, something's going wrong with the team. Right. And obviously, we meet all the time, but when there's specific, in quotation, a players-only meeting, that's a lot of things are going wrong with the team, with individuals, with the coaches or general managers. They are trying to find a way to hash it out, and those are never good.
That's good from Cook. And so Cook nails both of them. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Carter outside. Kicks it to Dorsey. Back to Carter. Buries it down low. Carter's got 10 points in the quarter. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Looney passes to Livingston. 4 on the clock. Over Zeller. That's tipped. And here they come. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Durant.
You know, the story of this game was his offensive production. It didn't matter what the defense threw at him. He just found ways to counter and led his team.
Here's Looney. Back to Livingston. Goes up to the stripe. He can't get that one.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well. You look at that lead pass there. He just has such a great feel for the game.
Here's Cook. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Looney. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McKinney kicks it to Looney. 5 to shoot. And here's Iguodala outside. It's good from long range.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.